Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. Straightforward one this week. I just want you to look at the map extract shown there and tell me what you think is odd or puzzling or strange about the access land shown on that map. So we're using the Ordnance Survey 1 to 25,000 map. And that's a really useful map because it shows access land. Now, access land is where we can legally go on foot without having to stick to public rights of way. So on this map, these green dashed lines are footpaths, public rights of way, or public footpaths you might call them. And if we wanted to have a walk in this area here, we would need to stick on these public rights of way. Go up there, cross the road, and we could take another public right of way there. Access land is shown by this sort of sand coloured highlighter pen type boundary. So we've got a boundary there, and we've got a boundary along the road there, and we've got one here. And the access land is always on the inside of a physical boundary. So we've got either a wall or a fence line around here, and the access line shading is on the inside. So that indicates that the area on the inside is access land where we can go. But if we look at this one in the centre, then how do we get to it? There's no public rights of way leading to it. So we would have to go through non-access land, these probably fields adjacent to it, to get there. So that's rather odd. What's the point of having access land somewhere where we can't actually access it, which is a bit of an odd one. Now, some people have suggested that although it's access land, it's very close to this road here, so we could probably just get to this corner and get over. So that sounds reasonable, but is it actually something that we could do? So I went and had a look. Now this dashed line here on the minor road indicates that it's an unfenced road. So just looking at that, I think, right, well, there's no fence there. Let's just go and see if we could clamber over. So this is what I found. See this fence alongside the road? Well, that is where the map shows an unfenced road. So first of all, unfenced road on the map isn't actually what's there in the landscape. And we can see it's a barbed wire fence. So there were no access points over it as well for a long stretch of road. So that's really deterring people from getting over. And here, this point here, is that corner that we looked at, possibly getting over to. So I took the next photo from this circle there, where you'd expect to be able to go and just get across to the corner. And this is what we can see. So really obvious, sturdy barbed wire fence with 3 strands of barbed wire. And then this here is the boundary of access land. So on this side, which is the east side as we're looking, we've got a barbed wire fence that stretches up along. And on the right hand side as we look, we've got a wall with a barbed wire fence along the top of it. And then on this point, we've got a double strand of wire on top of the wall. So that really prevents you getting in there as well. So the initial idea of being able to just get to this point, go and hop over, is absolutely no way that you're going to be able to do it at all. So that barbed wire fence stretched all the way along there. For this field, we've actually got a wall and the barbed wire fence on top of it, and then this was the other wall with the wall and the barbed wire fence on top. So really no way to access that at all. You could go through this farm or private building here and get into these fields and get over, but again, it would involve clambering over walls and fences. So a bit of a strange one as to why we have access land when it's not accessible. I don't know exactly the reason why that is. Some people have suggested that this might have in the past been common land, an area of common land, which when they established the Countryside Rights of Way Act and we had access land designated, it automatically became an area of access land, but I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, it's just an interesting little feature, just something that I spotted on the map, and I just wondered if it was actually possible to go out and get to it and what it actually looked like in real life. So now you know. I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.